I refused to cancel my HVAC training just to drive my brother to his girlfriend's house. Dad slammed me against the wall and snapped, "His future matters, yours never did." So I walked out and karma did the rest. I was 26, living with my parents, paying them $350 a month rent since I turned 18. My brother Weston, 22, had never paid a dime, never worked. He was in his 4th year of a 2-year degree, driving a truck that cost more than I'd made in 2 years. When Weston needed money, it appeared. When I needed help, there was always an excuse. Then I caught a break. A local mechanical company was taking HVAC apprenticeship applications. Real training, certifications. I spent 2 weeks on that application. The night before my interview, I overheard my parents. "Weston needs another $800. Didn't we cover that? We'll pull from the education fund." Education fund. I'd been told since 16 there was no money for my education. That's why I'd been grinding dead-end jobs while Weston floated through life. There was an education fund, just not for me. Interview morning, I was up at 6. Weston rolled out at 9:30. "Hey, I need you to drive me to Kennedy's place." "Can't." Got an interview at 11. He didn't look up. "So reschedule. Kennedy and I have plans. I've been waiting 3 months for this. Take the bus." I told him no. Minutes later, my mother appeared. "Colt, why can't you help your brother this once?" "This once? I've spent 26 years being the family's unpaid help. You know how important Kennedy is to him, and this interview is important to me. Family supports each other. When's the last time anyone supported me?" No answer. My father came home early, found me checking my documents. "Your mother says you're refusing to help. I have an interview in an hour. Weston has commitments too." We argued. He called me ungrateful. I mentioned the education fund. Something shifted in his expression. "You remember that certification test 2 years ago? Your truck breaking down?" I remembered. Lost $400. Fuel pumps real easy to disconnect. He'd sabotaged my truck, destroyed my certification chance. "That's your brother, Colt." I moved toward the door. He grabbed me and slammed me against the wall. My mother appeared. She covered her mouth but didn't move. Weston was behind her, smug, watching. I pushed his hands off and walked out. At a gas station, the mirror showed a red mark on my cheek. I took a picture and texted my supervisor. If something happens to me, it was my father. Then I went to my interview. Ray, the operations manager, noticed immediately. "Rough morning. My father threw me against a wall because I wouldn't cancel this interview to drive my brother to his girlfriend's house." "How far did you drive after that?" "About 10 miles. Come on back to my office." The interview went well. At the end, Ray asked, "You got a place to stay?" I hadn't thought about it. He made a call. "My buddy runs an auto shop. Room above the garage. Free and safe." I got the apprenticeship. Started Monday. A month in, I tried opening a bank account. Got declined. Negative reports on my SSN. I pulled my credit report. 3 credit cards I'd never applied for. A car loan. Store accounts. Total debt, $32,000. Gaming equipment matching Weston's setup. Expensive clothes. Business software tied to my father's company. The smoking gun. A $400 gaming headset shipped to Weston's name at my parents' address. My name on the card. His name on the package. The oldest account dated back 7 years. I took the report to a legal aid lawyer. Family identity theft is common, but victims don't press charges. I'm not one of those victims. Your father could end up in prison. They had 26 years to treat me like family. File the report. The investigation uncovered everything. Identity theft on 2 former employees, too. My father's business had been covering losses through fraud, collecting client deposits, $10,000, $15,000, then using it for personal expenses. Total, nearly $170,000 in fraud, identity theft, and tax evasion. 8 months later came sentencing. My mother cried on the stand. Weston sat checking his phone until the judge stopped him. I gave a victim impact statement. Every sabotaged opportunity, every stolen dollar. My father got 4 years. My mother got probation and court-ordered repayment. The house got sold for restitution, then foreclosed. Weston's truck got repossessed. Payments came from the fraudulent accounts. Last I heard, he was working at a gas station. My credit got cleaned up over a year. The apprenticeship led to journeyman certification. Ray promoted me to crew lead. My mother sent a letter once, full of, "We never meant for this." I read it once, then threw it away. Walking away isn't quitting. Sometimes it's the only way to start living.